streaming it over to another site where people need to hear it. I'm going to dive right in. All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Rachel Garcia. I'm coming to you live from Jacksonville, Florida. And my goal today is to share some information with you that I believe could be life-changing for you and your family. I say that because our lives were drastically changed when I first took a look at this back in 2008. My brothers brought this to me because they knew that I was working full-time as a physician assistant. I was seeing 60 to 70 patients a day, writing 200 prescriptions a day, and really frantically looking for a way to have some time freedom. I had just had my second baby. I had to hire a nanny, and they called her mom. So my husband and I opened a construction company, and I also opened a skincare retail store. And so we were doing these things in addition to our full-time jobs. My brothers knew that we were business-minded people. Obviously, we'd spent $100,000 on these two businesses, and they said, hey, we have another business for you to look at. And I honestly said, I have no more time. I can't possibly look at another business. And they said, you can say no. Just look at it before you say no and know what you're saying no to. And that made a lot of sense to me. So I agreed to watch this presentation, which is going to be very similar to what you're watching today. And within minutes, I recognized truth. And I was very intrigued. I was locked on, and I knew I needed to get involved with this company in some way or another. It's now been 15 years that I've been spreading this message. I believe that everybody needs to be involved with this company in some way or another. I walked away from practicing medicine in December of 2019 because of the financial freedom that it's given me and so many others, but also the time freedom that it's given me. And I found a way to change other people's lives. So you would think, oh, you weren't interested in the business aspect. What were you interested in? I found over 15 years that people are usually interested in one of two things when they find out about Pure. It's one or the other, okay? I was interested in the health aspect. That is what intrigued me the most. And so there are two things that attract people to this, the health or the income. So the health, why was I interested in that? What was the most appealing about that to me? Why did it attract me? Well, my nephew had just been diagnosed with severe autism, and I had found out that year in 2008 that the doctor said he would never speak. He would never have more than the mind of a 3-year-old. He would always, imagine that for a moment, be in diapers. And I had a lot of questions. And so with those questions, I then began to do research. I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences as a PA. And so when I do research, I'm not Googling, guys. I'm diving into the Medscape libraries. I had logins to medical libraries, and I was doing research, and I learned that nutrition was really important. I was reading books like the China Study, which the entire back portion of it is all research showing the importance of plant-based nutrition. I was trying to do it on my own. I had the juicer, I had the organic garden, I was doing the supplement, I was buying expensive supplements and seeing very little results, which is fine because who sees results with supplements anyways? But when I saw this and I heard their message, I knew they were speaking truth. We have to cleanse our bodies of the toxins, truth, balance out our pH, help our bodies get to the pH they're supposed to be by pouring alkalinizing foods in, truth. We need to pour plant-based nutrition in so that our cells can work the way that they're made to work, truth. They've utilized it in a clinical practice for 30 years. There was a 3-year waiting list, and they needed to get it out to the world. They chose to start this company. I said, I'm in. Give me everything they've got. I can't out-research 30 years. Okay, that was why I got started with the company. Within days, we had such dramatic physical changes in our household. I was the person who was buying the expensive supplements. My insomnia issues resolved in days. My son's pooping issues, his constipation issues, he was 3, resolved in a week. My husband's extreme anger and depression issues he struggled with, gone in 6 weeks. Marriage saving. We will have been married 25 years next April. It's marriage saving. And my nephew had severe autism and was totally nonverbal, began speaking 3 months after getting started. And that was the moment when I said, I have to share this with others. Checks began to slowly come in because as I began to share, people were buying products. And the company's going, thank you so much, Rachel, for sharing the news. We're going to give you a percentage of commissions every time somebody purchases. And then it grew, and then it grew, and then it grew. And my gosh, you guys, I make 5 times what I used to make as a PA. Today, I have already worked out. I did my hour-long workout. I've already addressed and mailed 100 Christmas cards, and I'm here doing a live presentation for you. Like my life 15 years ago, I would have been on my 25th patient by now. Totally different life. What are you doing right now that if you spend 30 minutes a day on it, 5 days a week, it will pay you weekly checks for the rest of your life? What are you doing? If you're not doing anything, well, Somehow I got out of that. If you're not doing anything that will pay you weekly checks for decades to come, you need to take a serious look, guys. I joined for the ease. Click a button. See, online shopping was not a big deal in 2008. Very few people were purchasing things online. We went to Walmart and Target and the health food stores. There was no Instacart. Okay, so buying things online was kind of a new concept. I heard the concept. I'm like, I am in. I do not like going to the health food store and going up and down the aisles and looking for what I need. Give it to me. I joined for the simplicity. I'm still here today because of the very, very real results. But I do have a question for you, bringing up online shopping. If someone had come to you back in 2000, let's say 2000, and they said, hey, there's this company. Everybody, it's going to be huge in the future. Trust me, it's going to be huge. Everyone's going to be buying things online in the future. And probably 50 to 75% of your Christmas gifts in the year 2022, you're going to buy online. We're trying to get the word out about this company that sells everything. And we're looking for you to be a brand partner. Anybody that you get to have a membership with this company, Amazon, whatever they purchase for the rest of their life, you'll get 10 to 50% of whatever they purchase. They buy a refrigerator, you get 10 to 50% of that purchase. Anybody they tell. Would you have seen it? I don't know that I would have seen it. All right, but that's what I believe we have here with Pure. I believe it's the exact same thing. I believe everybody deserves to have a membership, should have a membership with Pure. Why? Because we're different. We're different than anything else out there. And we're looking for brand partners who will share this with others. Why are we different? Well, let's just talk about business for a minute. If you're going to start a business, guys, and I wish someone had told me this in my early 30s, if you're going to start a business, it needs to be for as much of the population as possible. My skincare store was just for the women and just for the women who will spend $100 a month on their skin. Very small part of the population. Business that work, the best businesses are the ones that are for 100% of the population. What we have with Pure is for every man, every woman, every child, their parents, their dogs, and their cats, because everybody who has a body needs to eventually, at some point, take care of it. Okay? Why? Well, this is our number one asset. All right. We change our phones every 18 months. We live in multiple different houses throughout our lives, multiple different cars we have. When was the last time are you doing something daily to take care of your body? Prevention is better than prescription, guys. And there's nothing better than what we have here in Pure. Now, if you're into health and nutrition already, you're like, I'll show you. It's a consumable product. Okay. So if you've ever bought Cutco knives from a friend or a vacuum cleaner or a water purifier, my gosh, those poor people went through everybody in their friend list. Everybody bought their knives and their vacuum cleaners from them. And now what do they have to do? Knocking on doors, cold calling and getting hung up on? No, you want something that everyone will purchase and then will repurchase. 93 out of 100 people. So if 100 people purchase Pure Starter Package, 93 out of them repurchase at least one product. Why? Because we're the best. Because we beat anything else out there. Because the results are apparent. If you're taking supplements and you can't tell when you take them and you can't tell when you don't, you need to switch your supplements. If you're not taking supplements, I'm going to tell you why you should. This is your number one asset and you only get one. The business model is touted as the best one for anybody to get started one. Richard Branson says everybody should have a small business. Why? Because of the tax benefits. I have a longtime friend who's been in the school system for years as a teacher. Okay. She usually gets a check back from the government and her taxes the beginning of every year. Last year, her check was going to be around $900, but she'd been a brand partner with Pure for a year and a half. And she's like, wait a minute, you've told me about the tax benefits. How does that work? I'm like, well, you can write it off. What does that mean? That means the investment that you made. You mean when I bought the nutrition for my family's health, I can write that off? Yes, you can deduct that from the taxes that you need to pay. Anything you did to keep your business going. So your monthly orders, anything you did to keep that event you went to two months ago, any expenses attached to that, you can write that off. She texted me 2 hours later and said, I'm getting $3,900 back instead of $900 back. That's the tax write-off benefits. Tony Robbins says these businesses are great because of the small startup costs. The startup here was less than it cost me to run my skincare store monthly. I had to pay the tax. I had to pay the rent to keep the electricity on. I had to pay the employees. I had to pay taxes on the employees' paychecks. I had to keep the shipping, everything to keep that running. The investment here was less than that, and we ate it. So it was like me going to the health food store, but it was a tax write-off, and it was my start in the business here. Made me think it wasn't real. The monthly overhead I was already spending at the health food store. I just switched from them to here, and it's actually cheaper than what I was doing there when I'm on the Smart Ship program here. Robert Kiyosaki, this is why I opened the skincare store and we started a construction company. Multiple streams of income are wise. What kind of income you have is huge. Do you have passive income that will pay you for decades to come? He came out with the book in 2010, The Business of the 21st Century. Hello, this is huge. This business model is the business of the 21st century. Yes, there's lots of businesses in this business model that are not good. You want to make sure it's not a startup because the likelihood of them making it past 5 years is slim to none. You want to make sure it's been around a while, but that not all of your neighbors are already members and hear about it. You want to make sure it's a consumable product. You want to make sure it's for 100% of the demographic, and you want to make sure it releases or causes an emotional response that makes people want to talk about it. The other reason this business model is great is the ability to leverage your time, the ability to have me working for you while you're at school. What does that mean? Well, maybe last night you made 10 phone calls and you invited people to get on this today. You're working at school all day long, working for you. So if Beth called you last night and you're on watching and you choose to join, you're joining Beth's team, and I'll answer all the questions you need to have answered to get on Beth's team. And I just made Beth money. All she did was say, hey, Tina, I found something amazing. You've got to take a look. Are you free tomorrow at 12 noon? You'll know within 15 minutes if it's for you. Do you have someone working for you? No, I can't afford an employee. Oh, it doesn't pay me. This is on my team. I work for her. Do you have someone working for you? Are you doing something right now that if you spend 30 minutes a day on it 5 days a week? See, that's the trick. Most people will spend 3 hours a day and then do nothing for 3 weeks. You know, if your son who works at Target does that and then says, I don't understand why I'm not getting a check. You worked 3 hours a day 3 weeks ago. You worked 3 hours on a Monday 3 weeks ago. You're not going to get a check. Okay? Consistent. This is the secret to my success of 15 years. Consistent daily activities. It was 1 call a day for the first year. Hey, Tina, I found something amazing. I don't know if you can take a look if you have time today, but you should. It could change your life. I was attracted to how it started in a clinical practice for 30 years with patients. The results were so great. There was a 3-year waiting list for people to get in. They knew they had to get it out to the public, so they started calling people. They chose not to pay the marketing fees to a marketing firm. They just chose to do referral based. It's kind of like direct sales, affiliate marketing. You tell someone, you get paid. You tell someone, you get paid. It's pretty powerful, guys. Why does it work so well? Why is this different than anything I've ever bought? Well, it attacks these 3 issues, which I believe are the result or the cause of every disease we face as humans. We're toxic. We're eating plastic. We're drinking out of plastic water bottles. You're putting saran wrap on your food and sticking it in a microwave. And if you haven't done it lately, you did it 10 years ago, okay? We are eating food that's been sprayed with pesticides, herbicides, fungicides. Bye, guys, in hazmat suits. Meanwhile, our cancer rates are going like this. We're out of balance. We're literally not getting enough sleep, not getting enough exercise. We are acidic. This book talks about pouring plant-based nutrition into your body and how that helps your body to thrive at the pH it's supposed to thrive at. But if you're eating more meat, dairy, sugar, soda, coffee, and bread than you do plants, your body's in this acidic state trying to get over here, and it will. Our bodies are amazing. Have you seen what happened to the people in the Holocaust? Have you seen prisoners of war, what they look like? Their bodies are still functioning. They're still amazing. They're not functioning well. Do you want to be broken down or a skinny fat person who looks good on the inside, but you're all mess on the, or looks good on the outside, but is a mess on the inside? It all comes back to plant nutrition. And there are so many books that teach this. Okay. Why in the medical world do we teach pharmaceutical medications? It's all in here. This is why I learned about pharmaceuticals in medical school and not nutrition. We're lacking in nutrition. And this is a pandemic. What we're eating is a problem. It's affecting our kids. Whatever's in your genetic pipeline, it's coming to you. What did your parents struggle with? Arthritis, dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, heart disease. It's coming to you faster than it hit them because of what we're consuming, because of our lack of nutrition, because of the poisons, because of our lack of movement. Sitting is the new smoking, staring at your phone or your screen all day. And it's going to hit them faster. Kids now have type 2 diabetes. Kids are getting type 2 diabetes, a disease that for 2 decades was just in the adults. Now it's in kids. We have a better way. And for those of you who think you can just eat healthy, no. Studies came out 12 years ago, a multitude of studies showing you have to eat 8 oranges, 80 cups of spinach, 99 ears of corn, and 2 cups of wheat to get the nutrition you get our grandparents got from one. This is why we have an obesity problem in our country. We're all starving. What can I shove in my body to feed this hunger that I have? It's your cells screaming, feed me. Cleanse, balance, build is a centuries-old philosophy. It's brilliant. It's not something thought up by this company. It's a centuries-old philosophy. We have medical doctors joining us weekly. I'm not going to make claims about what's going to happen for you, but put the puzzle pieces together, guys. Why are medical doctors now recommending this in their practices? I just got off the phone with one who was like, oh my gosh, I've never found everything together in one location. I've been doing my own nutrition journey, buying from this company, that company, this company, that company. I know. I was there too. It's like my greatest joy when suddenly somebody who gets it says, I'm in. Give me the family pack. Many of our products are in the physician's desk reference. And it all comes back to these key products. Now, we have a lot of products. We have a sports line. We have immune boosters. They're all in the family package. It's amazing. We have skin defense that kills everything. It's in my car. It's in my kids' backpacks. It kills everything. It's all in the family pack. But I want to talk about the starter pack, because if I give you too many products, you'll be confused and overwhelmed and you will do nothing. So starter pack, do not pick and choose. If you have to save money to get the starter pack, save money. Wait till you can do it. Why? Because you want results, right? You're listening because you want results. You put your credit card in because you want results. They have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. I want you to have results. The starter package, 93 out of 100 people repurchase because of the 6 things they see. Weight loss without trying, sleeping like a rock, loads of energy, bowel habit changes for the better, mood improvement, but you don't notice it, everyone around you does, and pain reduction, if not total resolution. It all comes down to pouring nutrition in and cleansing the 7 channels you eliminate through your lungs, your liver, your skin, your lymphatic system, kidneys, blood, and intestines need to be cleansed. Okay. And if you're not cleansing them, and before the nutrition, then nothing will work. So think of it like a servicing for your body. We take our car in for a servicing every, 10,000 miles? If you don't, the lights are going off. It will not make it 200,000 miles. I just got a servicing quote for my 2 air conditionings down at my beach house. We have an Airbnb. Pure has allowed us to have income that we now invest in other things. So I got a servicing quote for the air conditionings. If we don't service the air conditionings 100 yards from the ocean, it will break down and then we won't have an air conditioning. That's a problem in Florida. What happens if you don't service your body? Look around. There's a lot of people not servicing their body. The average 50-year-old in America is on 5 prescription medications. Okay, what are the signs you need to be serviced? When was the last time you went in? I've got some knee pain, doc. I can't figure it out. You know, my eyesight's not as good. I've got a rash on my skin. My hair's falling out. I'm bloated. I can't poop. I have hemorrhoids. Let me go to the doctor. We do a checkup. We do scans. We do your lab work. We write you some. Oh, that's your servicing? Yeah, those are Band-Aids. Prevention is better than prescription. Okay, you have nothing to lose. If you are over 40 or you're on prescriptions, you have health issues, insomnia, migraines, arthritis, ADHD, cholesterol issues, high blood pressure issues, circulation issues, pre-diabetic, you need to do the Core Complete. It includes the superfruits, each of which have been used for thousands of years in the areas where they're grown. They've been studied here in the US for 30 years. What makes ours different from what you can find at Whole Foods? There's nothing mixed in here. 100% noni. 100%, no mango, no pear, no apple juice to make it taste good. Sugar is bad. It's not in our superfruits. But this stuff is stuff we're lacking in, and it will get your body working the way it's supposed to work. Better sleep, more energy, less pain, better bowels, better mood, weight loss. What do you have to lose? Whether you're healthy now or you're not healthy now, prevention is better than prescription, guys, and you have one asset, okay? So it's more important than taking, you may be working out a lot. I work out a lot. If you work out a lot, but you're not pouring the nutrition in, you guys, you're not doing your body any good. And you can tell if you're working out and you're not giving yourself the nutrition it needs. You do something to your foot or your knee and you all of a sudden are in pain for the next couple of days. Give it a try. It's some people say, oh, it looks so hard. It's so much. How do I do it? I got this question this morning. How do I do it? 30 seconds in the morning, guys. My boys do shots. They do super fruit shots. We shoot them back real fast in the morning. Okay. We also make smoothies. We mix the Mila and French toast and waffles and applesauce and yogurt. We've been doing it since these kids were toddlers. We've been doing it. People say, oh, my kids won't do it. Well, it's up to you guys. They will do it. It's not the teacher's job. It's not the doctor's job to get this nutrition in their body. It's your job. Your job to get he was then 8-year-old stuff in their body. Now my boys are 15 and 18 now, and I'm kind of I'm playing with things. Like if I don't put it out, will they pour it? They won't pour it for a couple of days. And then they start to feel scratchy in their throat. And their workouts start to not be so great. And they're like, Mom, I need my superfruits. Mom, I need you to pour my stuff. One's going to be in college next year. I want to make sure he's going to do it if I'm sending it to him. Actually, he has his own Pure account. He makes more than most of his friends who work at Target and Starbucks by just posting on his TikTok account about Pure workout products. What are you doing right now that if you spend 30 minutes a day on it, 5 days a week, it will pay you check weekly for decades to come? Multiple income streams are smart. We have videos on trainings on how to eat it, how to consume it, how to get it in your kids. Once you start plugging in with us, we just teach you everything. Our main goal is to get you to the message, and then you know right away, I'm interested. I need to know more. I had a good friend who's a dentist who got on this site from an email that I sent out about senior pictures. And my email address is rachel@purelifechangers.com. She spent 2 days on here, reached out to me and said, I've been dealing with autoimmune disease. I went vegan. I'm eating all the right nutritional stuff. Nothing is helping. Your site has everything. This company has everything in one place. And then give me the family pack. It's a powerful, powerful site right there. If you're watching right now, maybe you're watching on our training site, our testimony site. Use the search box to look up any ailment you're struggling with. If you're not on this site, ask the person who invited you to add you to the site. And I will tell you, my goal went from just impacting the people in my life, okay? I used to impact 60 patients a day and I loved it and I helped them and it was great. But when I started sharing Pure, I would share it with the people in my life. So Betty, for instance, was in her 70s, could not walk past the mailbox to get her mail. She was fatigued, she was tired, she had brain fog, she was in pain. A couple of weeks on our Core Complete system, and she's not just going to the mailbox, she's walking the block. She's saying hi to the neighbors. She's talking to them. She's remembering their names. And they're like, Betty, you have been gone for years. What is going on? So Betty starts telling them about Pure. And now they start purchasing. And she's like, Rachel, Fred's knee pain is totally gone. And I got a check. He's like, do you know what it's like to be in your 70s and on a fixed income and start getting weekly checks? Guys, my whole world changed because I didn't know Fred. I didn't talk to Fred. I'd never impacted somebody's life that I didn't talk to. And then on top of that, now I'm impacting Betty's finances. It's one thing to impact somebody's health. It is something totally different to change their finances. What if you had 10,000 in your bank account right now? Would that change your outlook on life, how you feel throughout the month of December? Absolutely, it would. That's what this company has given me, is the ability to change other people's lives. And it is the future. We've watched retail stores that we love go out of business. Everybody's buying online, click of a button. The best of the best. Nothing out there even comes close to comparing to what Pure has. I've looked. And we're affordable when you use our Smart Ship program. So go to livepure.com, throw what you want into the shopping cart. If you're a family of 4 or more, get the family pack. All right. If you're interested in weight loss, we're starting a reset challenge in the first week of January with cash prizes. It includes the Core Complete, our sports line. It includes fat burners and metabolism boosters and a whole eating program. And you eat a lot. We are going to rev up your metabolism and turn it into a fat burning machine. That's for 2 people for 6 weeks, the Reset Plus, Sports Line, Superfruits, throw what you want in. At checkout, it's going to say, do you want to be a preferred customer? Yes, you want 25% off. You give them your email address. You get 25% off. No obligation to purchase again, but a 93% chance that you will. So go ahead and set up your Smart Ship. You can literally, they're going to send you an email 3 days before it goes out. You don't even know what you want now. Just set it up, okay, for the reminder. Like, I'm going to need more. The worst thing in the world is when you run out of your Mila or your sulfur, your pain comes back, you're not pooping, you're not sleeping, and you're like, I need more. Just set it up. Just set it up. When it comes through, if for whatever reason you don't want it, delete it with the click of a button or edit it. Say, you know what? I don't want the Mila. I still have some of that. I want the sports line this time. Okay. And you get free product back, points that go towards free product. This is what makes us more affordable than our competition that doesn't even work as well. All right. So it'll ask you when you're checking out, do you want to be a preferred customer or a brand partner? Friends, if you're thinking of someone who needs to hear this, you need an extra stream of money and your wallet is clenching right now thinking about how much is this going to cost, you need to be a brand partner. Okay. It's $49 to be a brand partner. This is changing. You start sharing it. We teach you to share it. You get training on your phone that you do 30 minutes a day for 2 to 3 days. And then you know how to invite. Hey, Tina, I found something amazing. You need to take a look. If I send you a link, can you join online tonight at 8 o'clock? You invite. It's like the lady at the coffee shop. This is what I did every morning after my nephew started speaking. Like the lady at the breakfast shop. Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? When somebody says no, I'm not throwing down the pot of coffee and running out saying, I'm not good at my job. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. No, I just keep calling. I can impact one family's life who struggles with autism per year, I'm going to call somebody every day. That was my thought process in the beginning. Now I've helped tens of thousands of people throw prescriptions in the trash, and I've helped thousands of people earn weekly checks. Why would I not call somebody every day? Thus my lives, twice a day, Monday through Thursday, once Friday, Saturday, Sunday, live, answering questions. If you have a question, type it in the Q&A down at the bottom of the box if you're on Zoom right now, because I'm here to answer your questions, to do everything I can to get the message out. It is rare to find someone who's been in the same business for 15 years who's still daily doing the business, not just sitting back and collecting the check. And you guys, I could move to New Zealand tomorrow. I could shut my phone and computer down, go to New Zealand with my husband and kids for a year, and I'd make more next year than I did in 2022. Why am I doing this then? Because we need to tell more people. These people are hopeless. They're broke. They're struggling with their health and they don't know what to do. We're struggling with kids who have depression, kids who aren't doing well in school and they don't know what to do. It all comes back to cleanse, balance, build. Before you know it, you're sharing with people, you're getting checks. I'm getting $287 checks, $877 checks, $57 checks, $1,057 checks. And I'm like, I'm making more with this than I am with my skincare store. And that's a pain in the butt. Employees, Max's paperwork, 3 hours every night when I finish with my charts, I'd go to the skincare store. So once these checks started, I was doing 30 minutes a day, a phone call every day. Checks started to match what I made with the store. I'm like, cut that sucker down. What if I spend more on this than I do on the skincare store? Take that time and put it here. And then Betty's popping up all over the world for me. People going, oh my gosh, you've changed my life. I want to share it with others. Oh my gosh, this has changed my life. I want to share it with others. We have online training. Everything you need, you can do from your phone. Everything you need. And if somebody invited you today, they probably invited 20 people. And let me tell you, they're only building 2 teams. That's it. So whoever invited you, let's say Bob's watching right now. He's like, I'm in. I literally work 14-hour days. I'm struggling with my cholesterol, my blood pressure. I have depression. I don't know what to do. I have no way out of my financial mess I'm in. I have no time to do this right now, but dude, I can surely find 30 minutes a day starting in January. Put me in with the family pack. My whole family needs this, not just my servicing, my whole family. And then Bob goes in and disappears because he has a full-time crazy job. But then Kristen was on and Linda was on. Well, there's only 2 teams. Kristen goes on this side, Bob goes on this side. Then Beth says, I'm in. Well, Beth's going to go on Bob's team. Leah's going to go on Beth's team. Bob's getting emails. Beth, Leah, Brenda have joined your team. He's like, what? I haven't even done anything. Right. We're building savings account for you. Every time they order, you're going to get money that goes into a savings account that you can cash in on once Bob starts to share. Wait a minute, I can make money off of people that I don't even know? Yes, but only if you start to share. So when you're ready, plug in. You're going to get a welcome text as soon as you join as a brand partner. Plug in. Start to learn. Don't talk until you learn. We teach you exactly what to say. It's $49 to enroll. That is waived if you get one of our business packs. It's waived if you are a military or a student. Your monthly overhead is about $140 a month. That's 3 to 4 products a month. You should already be doing that for your health. If you're not, it will bite you in the butt sooner or later. But if your customers buy 3 to 4 products, that covers your monthly overhead, okay? You set that up now. Smart Ship doesn't go out for 28 days. You can delete it or edit it at any time, and you get 20% back and free product from every purchase. And then you go place your first order, whatever you want it to be. You can start wherever. If you have a family of 4 or more, you need to get the family pack. Don't just service yourself. Service your whole family. Okay. But with this, it's actually $4,000 worth of products for $2,500. And right now we have a coupon that we will give you, they'll make it $2,000. So it's $4,000 worth of products for $2,000. Shipping waived, membership waived. You're getting this company star bonus program, which will give you more money when you begin sharing. You get the 30 minutes a day of training, but you also get in my VIP mentorship program. That's a special group. We are meeting weekly starting in January. Q&A that you get directly with me, launches and connects directly with our diamond leaders. You are literally we're locking arms with you to take you to the level you want to go to. Plus, I do 2 leadership retreats a year. The last one was to Costa Rica. Only the VIPs can earn that. Plus, you get 4 of these to share with others. All right. The other great business package that I love is the Reset Plus. The Reset Plus is $1,500. You get the 20% off coupon, $1,000 worth of products for $1,200, and 30-day satisfaction guarantee, 30 minutes a day of training. You do not, however, get into my VIP program, but you do get 4 coupons to share. You can start wherever you want. Core Plus is less than $10 a day. 1 month of servicing for your body. Service your body. It's better than your car. You make your money back by sharing. You invite 10 people, it's likely 3 to 4 will join. We've seen the numbers. If 4 people join, Okay, with the exact same package you came in with, you've made your money back. You just got your family's health on track. Livepure.com, guys. Throw it into the shopping cart. Go check out. If you like to travel for free, this is over 50 people that we helped earn a trip to Sorrento, Italy. All they do is share. Every walk of life, every demographic, every age, all we do is invite people to take a look. We're going to Greece next, September of 2023. Won't you come with us? There's no cap to what you can make, guys. You can earn whatever you want to earn here. I don't know who it's for. Get back to the person who invited you. Let them know your interest level. And I'll be live again tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. Same place, same time. Well, not same time, same place. Hope that I get